Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Vanessa from Sova Creations, and in this video I thought it would be fun to make a little journal from a macaroni and cheese box. I've done this before and it just turns it into like the cutest little journal, so I thought that would be fun to do. And also, before we get started, I just want to say thank you guys so much for everyone who's stuck around and liked my videos and commented on my videos. It's really cool. I didn't expect to get as many people as I have. So it's really cool. I just kind of started this channel because I really love, you know, making journals and doing crafting and all that fun stuff. And so it's just really cool to me to see that other people like the stuff that I make. So that's pretty cool. So thank you guys so much. So, all right, let's get started. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to move this out of the way. And what we want to do is to go ahead and take off this side, pull the box apart so we have kind of like a flat. There we go. It comes apart right here, and then we'll take it apart here at the bottom. We don't need the bottom, so it's okay if it kind of messes up a little bit. It can be a little difficult sometimes to get this all off. Here we go. I guess I had to come from the other side. I just wanted to be careful because I wanted to make sure we didn't tear our box. Alright, there we go. So we have it open, and now what we want to do is take off the bottoms and the side and kind of clean up the top here. Okay, so just using my ruler and my craft knife, I am going to try to cut this as straight as possible. Hopefully I can do that. Alright, there we go. Now we have a nice clean cut what am I trying to say? Cover. Our cover is all nice and cut. So let's see. So when this is completely cut down, it is only about a little less than 3.5 wide for the front and back, and then 7 inches tall. Okay, so for the cover, I was thinking this fabric here. I think it's pretty. It's from I found a sheet at Goodwill, and I thought, oh, those are really pretty flowers, like the color and everything. So I thought we could use that. I went ahead and washed and sanitized the sheets before I am making this. So yeah, so let's go ahead. And then I also cut a strip so that we could sew it into the inside to make a tie. So I have that here. We just need to measure that out. So what we want to do is, which way is up? I think the flowers kind of go all which ways. So, but I'd say this. So let's flip it around here, and we want to make sure we get the correct measurements. So it pretty much covers my whole board here, so I definitely have more than enough. Okay, so we want to just kind of line it up here, leaving a little bit of the fabric that we can be able to fold down. And let's see, I think this is good like that. And then we will, sorry, I think we're going to cut it about right here at the 13. Oh, well, you can't see, but this is the number 13, but there we go. That's going to leave a little. Let me go ahead. I added a little cut, and now I'm just going to tear it. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty perfect. So that's going to leave enough room on both sides. And then we're going to want to do the same, about the same amount on the bottom. So I'm going to cut right here at like the 10. And I am going to be adding batting onto this one. I don't know if you guys saw my first kind of videos that I was making of making the junk journal, and I was telling you guys about how I wanted to try batting. In that one I just used some foam pieces I had, but I've since gotten some batting, and I've gotten some batting and I really like how it makes the journal feel. So I definitely want to do that for this one also. So it's such a little it's such a little piece. Let me go ahead and grab the batting. I'll be right back. Okay, I got the batting. Now for the batting, we want to make sure that it is smaller than our fabric, because when we fold our fabric over, it's going to be way too bulky if we make it the same size as our cover. So I'm just going to try to measure out here kind of where I want to cut it. So this is difficult because it's not very even, the cut. But okay, let's see. For here on this side, I think I'm going to cut it about right here. I think that'll be good. So let me go ahead and cut that. The thing with batting is you can't tear it. You have to actually cut it all the way through, which can be difficult, like getting a straight cut. Like with everything, it's difficult to get a straight cut, but we're going to try our best. Okay, we got that part done. Let's see. Just trying to find the inside and outside of my fabric here. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much perfect for this part. And then for here, I think we want to cut it about, I'd say right here. Perfect. Oh, sorry about that. I had a little cat hair. Okay, now let's lay this out on here. Oh yeah, so pretty much we made the batting the size of the actual cover. So that's pretty cool. Perfect. All right, with that being said, then maybe I should do a little trimming. I'll probably just speed this part up. I'm just going to kind of trim right here to kind of make it a little more even, because you really, I mean, you don't need the batting to go any farther, because you really just want it to make the journal cover more soft, right? So there we go. All right, perfect. Okay, so now that we have that, what we want to do here, let me move it over a little bit, get it a little more even. There we go. What we want to do is add a little bit of glue, because I'm going to sew this. So we just want to add a little bit of glue to kind of hold it down until we sew it. So let's see. One thing I'm going to do is glue the cover to the batting. So let me go ahead and glue this real quick. So this is kind of random, kind of not, but I don't know if you guys have heard that they said they're going to change the name of macaroni and cheese to just mac and cheese, because that's what everyone calls it for the Kraft brand. I don't know if they're really going to do that, but I saw like a little report about it a little while back. It makes sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this down on the batting. Make sure we get it pretty well covered. There we go. It's pretty good. Okay, and then we want to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to trim this little excess we have here off of there. Yeah, because it's really just going to get in our way. Oh, maybe that's what I should have done. Just glued it down and then cut it. That probably would have been a better choice. There we go. Cut all around. Get those little pieces out of the way. And then we're going to go ahead and just glue around the corners. Yeah. I don't want to use too heavy of a glue, because I heard it can mess up your sewing machine, so I'll just do a little bit here. Just enough to hold it down. Let me just add a little more glue in these places that aren't staying, because I want them to stay where they're supposed to be, so when I sew it, it you know, sews it right. Which my sewing I'm still working on, so it's not always straight, but that's okay. I think that's the beauty with the junk journals, is that it doesn't have to be perfect, which is nice. Like, you know, you have other things where it needs to be perfect, like if you're sewing an outfit or hot pads or something like that, then you need it to be perfect. But with the journals, doesn't really matter. Okay, there we go. So that's our little cover. Oh, I think it's so cute. We might add a little more, and it's just so soft too. That's what I love about the batting. Okay, now that we have that, I need to cut this down to size. Now what I thought would be cool is to add a little button to where they can close, but I still have to do a little work on that. I made one journal one time, which I don't think I showed it in my journal look through, but I made it and it has a closure, but the thing is I didn't really know how to sew the closures on at the time, so it doesn't look that great. So I just need to work on it before I try. Trial and error, I guess, right? Okay, so I think that should be good. Oh, I only want to do, I don't know what I'm doing. I only want to do half of it. There we go. So I say it's good to have, I'm going to cut it over here in the corner. All right, there we go. We got that, and then what we want to do is actually put the cardstock on top that we're going to put on here, and that will be good. One other thing, I forgot that I need to put some fabric down the spine, but luckily this is like the perfect size, so that's good. So we'll just cut this down about here, I'd say. Okay. And then we'll cut it again right here. Yeah, that's good. And then we'll just do some gluing. Take these strings off. So I went ahead and grabbed some cardstock for the inside, and I thought this one looked pretty cute with it. So let me see, where's, oh, I thought I cut it down right, but I did not. Okay, let's fold it closed, and then, okay. So I think we're gonna wanna cut about right here. So those should fit perfectly here. And let me go ahead and I will put a little glue down the center here. There we go. And then we should be able to just lay our little tie closure. I'm tearing off some of the, it's hard sometimes to tell what's the front and the back. I think this one, I think it goes like this. Yeah, we will lay it down. There we go, push across, that way it holds down. Let's see if we got, yeah, they look to be about even, so that's good. And then we're gonna go ahead and just glue down the paper. Not too much glue, I mean a good amount of glue, especially in the center, because you know you're not going to be gluing the center. So there we go, just kind of threw some glue on there. I want to make sure that I'm not getting it where it's going to catch when it closes, so maybe a little more. There we go. And then when you close it up, it doesn't catch, so that's good. All right, now let's go ahead and do the same with the other side. All right, perfect. I have both sides done, and now I'm just gonna hop over to my sewing machine and give it a little sew around the outside, making sure I get down over this so that it doesn't pop off. All right, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back and I went ahead and sewed around the cover. I made sure I got, you know, down along the edges of the cardstock so that it won't pop up, and this is kind of what it looks like on the front. Not very even, but I still think, like I said, it's cute. It's nice about the junk journals is they don't have to always be perfect, but this is what it looks like so far. I wish you guys could feel this because it's just so soft. I mean, adding batting to the journal, good idea, because it's just so nice. Okay, so what we want to do now is the signatures. And before I was thinking 3 signatures. Whoa, I threw all my paper on the floor. Hold on. Okay, got them. Before I was thinking 3 signatures, but now looking at it, I think 2 is going to be about all we can do on this one. So yeah, we'll do the 2 signatures on here. So I think I'm going to use these two for the what am I doing? The signature cover. Sorry, I'm drawing blanks today. Sorry. Okay, so I had separated out 3 different things of papers, but we're only gonna do 2. So I just want to show you real quick what we're doing, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut them down to size. I wanted to include a paper bag, so what I did was go ahead and cut off the bottom end of the paper bag, so we have one of those so that you can, you know, put some little goodies inside there. So we're gonna do that. We have a pretty magazine page with flowers and bees and butterflies, dictionary page, avocado dyed. This was a blueberry dyed, but as you can see, it didn't really turn out well. Now it's more like a muted white, like a beige-ish color. We got a tea dyed, the ledger paper. We have this page. Let me turn it right side up. So I had found this photography book, and it's just full of all these different pictures and stuff. Sorry for the glare, but I thought that's pretty cool. So I included one of those, and then tracing paper. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. Oh, well, 9 including the paper bag that we're going to include. And then the other one, it's the same, but instead we have different, of course, pictures. That one is so pretty. I think it's gonna look so nice. Dictionary page, and then the photography page also, which this one has like some really cute little squirrel and all that, so that's fun in this little kid. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut these down to size, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, I got it all cut down. I got the papers all cut down, and I was right the first time. 3 signatures are gonna fit really well in here. So here they are, my 3 signatures, and oh, they're so cute. The thing I didn't really take into consideration was exactly how much of the papers I was gonna actually have to cut off. So I feel a little bad because on the photography ones, some of them are cut in some not very great places. Like that cute little white kitten does not exist anymore. And this poor little girl, I had to cut right there. So, and I do believe the kitten was here somewhere. So sorry about that. But all right, so this is the order that I want them in. I'm gonna just, before I sew them in, of course, have to fix this, but I just think these are such pretty covers, but they're gonna just fit in pretty perfect. Well, you know, they'll, once they're sewn in, they're gonna be a little straighter, but look at how cute this is. I wish you guys could feel this for real because it feels so nice. Okay, so let's get on to, I already put the papers in the order that I want them. So I put the paper bag as the 4th, and that's going to be really nice to put something in on either side. So yeah, let me go ahead, and where are my paper clips? Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, my brain is not working today. Okay, I found them. Just pause there for a minute while I search for them because I don't want to. And they were right there at the top of my desk over here. So we're just going to go ahead and, of course, paper clip in so that we can secure them so they don't do any moving around on us. There we go. Do it to the other two. This one I need to actually straighten up a little bit. There we go. I think this is gonna look so good when it's finished. This is like my favorite paper. It's so pretty. Now these are the papers that if you saw my Michael's haul, my Michael/Hobby Lobby haul, I actually got these paper pad at 50% off, which is really nice. I think it was like $5. I don't remember what this particular one was called. I like to put one at the top and one on the side. All right, so the order it's going to be is the pink butterflies, these flowers, and then these blue flowers. So let's go ahead and set those to the side. And what we're going to want to do is put our journal here. So we're going to need to make our holes for where we're going to sew in our signatures. So what I'd like to do at first, it's a little, I feel like, let's see, this kind of makes it easy. We can put the one, not sure if you guys can see very well. There we go. So I kind of have the one right on the side of here, but what I want to do is find my center, which I'd say is about right there. And then we'll just go ahead and put one more dot over here and one dot there. Just kind of random, I guess, but it looks pretty even to me. So hopefully it will be. And then what we'll do is just line up our, actually I think I want, which sucks because that's gonna show. No, let's just keep this like this. Okay, and then what we want to do is line up our, let's zoom you out just a little bit. Okay, line up our dot here. You see there? And then we'll just do 3 down. 1 and about right there. All right, there we go. We have our, made me a little dizzy there, sorry guys. We have all our dots put in place. And what we like to do is grab our papers. I think we're still a little zoomed in. There we go. Grab our papers, kind of make a little staircase. Not too much of a staircase because you want to, there we go. And line them up with the 3 dots there. Make them pretty even. And then we'll just take our marker and make the little dots all the way up. Okay, we have our dots. There we go. Now we're just gonna make our holes and sew them in. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and sew in the signatures off camera and then show you when it's all done, because I know you guys have probably seen a lot of times where the signatures are being sewn in, and this is just the same exact process. And in case you haven't, I do have a video of us sewing in signatures, or me sewing in signatures on a journal that I was actually making with you guys. So I can link that up above and you can check it out. Okay guys, I sewed in the signatures, and I'll have to say this is pretty cute. I might, you know, in some free time, I went ahead and tied it shut and I really like that. But in some free time I might do a little decorating to this, like maybe add a little front pocket or something, and of course decorate up some of the pages. But here we go, here we have it. We have, this is our first signature, tracing paper, the photograph, our ledger, and then this, I just really like how we have the paper bag here so that we can include some little stickers or some goodies in there. And our centerpiece is the flower paper. I just think this looks so cute. I think it turned out so nice. I really like it. On the center of this one, we have that really pretty flower. And on this one, we have some little, maybe it's lavender. It looks kind of like lavender. But all right, there we go. There we have it. And I was kind of thinking, do I want to add something to the cover because it's a little plain? And I was kind of thinking maybe a bird or something, but I'm not sure. Let me go ahead and tie this up. And then we'll kind of look at the birds and see what we think. I think this is just so cute. I'm glad I got this sheet from the thrift store that I did, because let's see. That looked like it could be pretty cute. Too big. Here we go. They're just a little too big, I think. Maybe we'll just leave it plain. But there we go. There's our little notebook. I wanted to actually show you the other one that I had made out of a macaroni and cheese box. So hold on one second. Okay, I found the other one I had made a while back. And this one was just, it's just the chipboard. Well, not chipboard, the macaroni and cheese. Well, I guess it's chipboard. And then this is just cardstock. Okay, and this one also had 3 signatures, which is why I thought on this one 3 signatures. So this one I used like a brown, and on this one I actually put a the rivets or whatever on there. So on this one, see, I had put a little pocket on the front with just like a little card inside that you can journal on. This one's super cute, I think. What I like about these is I had found these cards at Goodwill, these little bird cards. So I use those as the covers, and I put these little flowers on. So yeah. Oh, I also made, oh yeah, I didn't realize I did this. I made it to where you have a little pocket in there. That's cool. So yeah, and this one I think it was just some white papers because I hadn't started. Oh, my daughter had me write down the words to one of the Encanto songs. Yeah, so yeah, I think on this part I hadn't been dyeing my own papers yet. So, and I think I might try this again in some of my journals, how I made that. It's pretty cool. All right, I just kind of wanted to show you guys another option. So this one's pretty cute too. But I really love how this feels. Adding the batting just gives it a whole nother feel, and like, it feels cool. So, all right, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, would you please go ahead and give my video a like and go ahead and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in my next one. Thank you guys so much. Bye.